So my path to midwifery wasn't straightforward. I originally did a law degree, and during the law degree, I realised that it wasn't for me. But because I had started it, I wanted to finish it. So that's what I did. And then after I finished, I spent a few years in retail and just sort of figuring out what I wanted to do. And then literally one day it just hit me. I would love to work in a hospital. So that evening I went on the NHS website and had a look at all the lists of jobs available and I saw midwife. And I was like, how amazing would it be to be a midwife and how fulfilling would it be? I did a bit of research, asked a few friends who were in the health profession about becoming a midwife, and I applied, got on the course, and here I am a few years later, and it's the best decision I've made. So what I enjoy most about my job is being with a woman during her labour process and her birth and her baby. Just seeing what a woman's body can do, labouring for all them hours and her losing all her energy and being tired, but then finding that strength and being able to encourage her and be her cheerleader to birth her baby is just the most amazing things to ever do, and it never gets old. No matter how many women I help to birth their babies, it's just the most amazing and miraculous thing to witness. Midwifery is so diverse. I think a lot of people have the preconception that midwifery is just about helping women birth their babies, but there's so many different elements to being a midwife. A few examples would be midwives who specialise with women who have certain health conditions such as diabetes. So they will help a woman from the start of her pregnancy all the way to birthing her baby and just giving that specialised care based on her specific health condition. And there's also jobs like being a research midwife where we look at patterns and trends of birth and outcomes and interventions we use and whether they're good, and they can influence future guidelines. So that it's so diverse and it's not just about delivering babies. NHS is one of the most diverse fields out there. There is people from all races, backgrounds, religions, you name it. It's just full of culture and variety. So definitely don't let your race or ethnicity hold you back. The 3 apps on my phone that I would keep, first one would be WhatsApp, because I'm not a big phone talker. I use WhatsApp to communicate with my friends and family mostly. And then the second app I would keep would be ASOS, because I'm a bit of a shopping addict. I like ASOS. Everything I wear is ASOS. So even if it's not buying something off ASOS, I'm looking at what's new and saving it into my favorites. So yeah, ASOS would be the second. And the final one would be YouTube, because I feel like YouTube is just a place of knowledge. So whether it's watching a sermon or finding a recipe or just watching one of my favorite series, YouTube is the place. Always seek knowledge from everyone around you, especially in terms of when it comes to career. We can make up perception in our mind about what that career or job involves, but always seek knowledge from people who are in that field and never be afraid to change your mind. If you're doing something and you feel in your heart that it's not right for you, definitely take a step back, reflect, and think that just because you've made that decision, you don't have to continue it. There's so many other options available to you. And even within the field that you've chosen, look at the other options within that field, because that particular route you've chosen may be diverse and there may be something more suited to you. So just always seek knowledge from others. Don't be afraid to sit back and reflect on decisions you've made and see if it's the right decision for you. There's no mistakes, it's all learning. So you can always change your mind and do something new.